ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष श्रीवदि पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। First of all, I would like to offer my humble obeisances to the lotus feet of His Grace Samba Prabhuji and Her Grace Nitai Sivani Mataji and His Grace Ramratan Prabhuji and Her Grace Madha Mohini Mataji and His Grace Rumana Vihari Prabhuji, and to each and every devotee present here, because each and every devotee present here is very senior to me, and I'm actually not qualified to speak before you all. But since Deepak Prabhuji has given me this service, so with that mode, and also for my own purification, this is my humble attempt to speak something on the glories of Lord Jagannath. So actually, I heard a very beautiful lecture from His Grace Amrendra Prabhuji, where he mentions about there are actually four main aspects of Lord Jagannath's mercy. So I just want to share with you all. So Prabhuji mentions that the first aspect of Lord Jagannath's mercy is the Ratha Yatra, where the Lord comes out from the temple and gives darshan. So Prabhuji gives a beautiful analogy where he says that, for example, when a person is sick and he goes to the doctor and he gets medicine and he gets cured. But when you're very sick that you cannot even go and visit a doctor, then the doctor comes home and treats you. So similarly, if a person is having little faith and he's materially diseased, understanding the reality of life, then he goes to the temple to have darshan. But if someone is really sick, so much so that he doesn't know how much sick he is, then the Supreme Lord comes and gives his darshan. And also, when we see in Jagannath Puri, only the Hindus are allowed to enter into the temple for some reasons. So, but Lord Jagannath is Jagannath. He is the Lord of the entire universe. So, the whole universe should be able to take his darshan. So, Jagannath says that okay, the Hindus can come inside my temple and take darshan. For the rest, I will come out and give darshan. So, very merciful. And also, Jagannath Puri is known as the Aishwarya Dham. But during Ratha Yatra, all the three dams, where Vrindavan Dam is known as Madhurya Dam, and Mayapur Dam is known as Audarya Dam. So, and during Ratha Yatra, all these three dams are manifested. Like when the Lord is in Sri Mandir, that Jagannath Puri becomes Aishwarya Dam. And when the Lord goes to Gundicha, which is non-different from Vrindavan, it becomes Madhurya Dam. And during the travel from Sri Mandir to Gundicha temple, where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Jagannath comes face to face, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by his Harinam Sankirtan and by Jagannath, by his merciful darshan, he uplifts the fallen souls. So then at that time, that becomes Audaryadam. So Prabhuji mentions that this is the first aspect of Lord Jagannath's mercy, which is the Ratha Yatra. And the second aspect of Lord Jagannath is the eyes of Jagannath. If you see the eyes of Jagannath, it is round and circular. He's the only personality who never sleeps because he's so eager that he doesn't want to miss any devotee. Like it may happen that thousands of devotees come to Jagannath Puri to have his darshan. But if he just blinks his eyes, he may miss a devotee. So Jagannath doesn't even want to give that much scope for any devotee, and he wants to see his devotee without a blink. So also, if you see Krishna's eyes are nice oval-shaped lotus petal eyes. So Krishna can actually maximum only have sidelong glances. But if you see Lord Jagannath's eyes, it is huge and circular. That means Jagannath can see everywhere, anyone, and at all times. And also, Lord Jagannath's eyes are like magnifying glass. They magnify the slightest good quality of a devotee. So Prabhuji mentioned that this is the second aspect of Lord Jagannath's mercy, which is the merciful glance of Lord Jagannath. And the third aspect is we say that this age of Kali is the most fallen age. So the method of self-realization should also be very simple. We say that we cannot meditate, we cannot do yajna, or we cannot do deity worship. So we were given the most easiest method of self-realization, that is chanting of the holy name. But when we become devotees and we try to pick our beats and chant, we understand how much difficult it is, because We see people sleeping during Srimad Bhagavatam class. We see people sleeping during Japa. But interestingly, we do not see any single person sleeping during honoring Prasadam. So Jagannath says that I think all of you all unanimously enjoy having Prasadam. So just let me gift that. So thinking like this, Jagannath appears as Anna Brahmana, which means the Lord who has appeared only to deliver the fallen souls by giving his prasadam. So also it is said that we get the mercy of Vrindavan Dham by rolling in the dust of Vrindavan, and we get the mercy of Mayapur Dham by dipping in the Ganges, and we get the mercy of Jagannath Puri Dham by just having prasadam till the neck. So it is also stated in scriptures that a Brahmana actually can remove the morsel of Jagannath Prasadam from the mouth of a dog and can share it. It is considered not contaminated because whatever Lord Jagannath has is transcendental. So, in our conception, especially mine, we know that prasadam is transcendental. But we say that but rice is transcendental and rasgulla is more transcendental. So, like this, we differentiate between prasadam. But in Jagannath Puri, they do not serve you individual items of prasadam. They mix two, three items and give you as prasadam. And the devotees just honor it. So, for people who are not allowed to come inside the temple, the Jagannath comes in the form of deity during Ratha Yatra and also through the form of prasadam, and it can be distributed throughout the whole world. So this is the third aspect of Lord Jagannath's mercy. Prabhuji mentions as Mahaprasadam. And the fourth aspect of Lord Jagannath's mercy is the personalities who are allowed to serve Lord Jagannath. Uh, we see in big temples, big priests and big pandas are allowed to worship. But in Jagannath Puri, we see that the Shavara class of people are allowed to worship Lord Jagannath. And who are this Shavara class of people? They are not Brahmanas, they are not Kshatriyas, and they are not Vaishyas, and not even Shudras. The Shavara class of men are socially considered as fifth class and untouchables for generations together. So, and Jagannath accepts personal service from this Shavara class of men without any differentiation. And this is the mercy of Lord Jagannath. And also, if you see the deity of Lord Jagannath, it doesn't come out so easily. They have to tie the ropes to the waist of Jagannath, and they have to tie the to the hands of Lord Jagannath, and they literally have to pull Jagannath out from his temple. So it is actually unimaginable to think of treating a deity in that fashion. And also, Prabhuji mentions that one Panda of Jagannath Puri, he actually mentions that one time Lord Jagannath is so heavy that is practically impossible to pull out from his temple. And so what they did is they tied a rope to the back of Jagannath and they started pulling from up. So it is only Lord Jagannath who can tolerate all this. And even after coming outside for Ratha Yatra, also everywhere there are ropes pulling him. So Jagannath just enjoys this reciprocation. And also, in one occasion of the Ratha Yatra, it happens so that Jagannath comes out and anyone can go up and embrace Lord Jagannath. And this is actually not possible in any temple in the world or of any form of Lord. So even outside Brahmanas are not allowed to come inside the temple and embrace the deity like that. But here we do not know what the person must have eaten and what with bad habits and with bad mindset. But it doesn't matter. He can just go up and embrace Lord Jagannath. So this is the merciful Jagannath. And so, in conclusion, what is that Jagannath can be pulled by everybody. Jagannath can be embraced by everybody. Jagannath can be served by everybody. And ultimately, Jagannath can be loved by everybody. So, like within few days, there is Rath Yatra coming. So, we should try to pull the Lord into our hearts by the ropes of our intense and helpless chanting of the holy name. And by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, actually, one of my friend was sharing that Jagannath ko Jagannath Srila Prabhupada ne banaya. It is Srila Prabhupada who made Jagannath the real Jagannath. Because before Srila Prabhupada, Jagannath was only confined to Jagannath Puri. But now each and every major city in the world is having a Ratha Yatra. And we are grateful that we can also experience the same things which are happening, which are experienced by the people of Puri. Even we can build cart for Jagannath, we can pull the ropes of Jagannath, and we can dance in front of Lord Jagannath Ratha, and we can also honor Jagannath Mahaprasadam, and we can also distribute Jagannath Mahaprasadam. So with this, this is all possible by His divine grace, and with this gratitude, this is the short lecture which I heard from Prabhuji, and I just wanted to share you. With this gratitude, I just want to seek everyone's blessings so that I can improve and advance and serve you better. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः।